Hey guys, what's up? Spider here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys Anarchy WoW. That's Anarchy World of Warcraft. So this is basically a World of Warcraft 3.3.5 private server. That's for the latest Wrath of the Lich King patch, which is 3.3.5. And so before I get to start off going to the server details, I want to go ahead and tell you the website for the server. It's anarchy-wow.servegame.com. The link for the URL website name is going to be here on the screen somewhere, and it's also in the description box below. So now talking about the server, on the website, anarchy-wow.servegame.com, on the downloads tab, or you can go to anarchy-wow.servegame.com/page/downloads. You can download our custom patch version 1.0, and you can also download our custom launcher. So to begin with, our custom patch will give you 18 custom races, a custom login screen, custom logo, basically a custom interface, which is what you see, and like custom designs. And also it'll give you 18 custom races, custom gears like never seen before, also Mr. Paneria content with Cataclysm content. It'll also give you custom NPCs, instances, mob appearance, like NPC appearances, like, you know, your mobs, different looks for them. It'll also give you our own custom gears. I don't know if I already mentioned that before. And yeah, there's also some more other stuff that I can't really think of at the moment. It'll give you 3 Mr. Pandaria zones in the server. It'll give you a couple of more other stuff, but I can't really remember that at the moment. So anyways, I'll get back to that later. Maybe when I'm in-game I can show you more. So anyways, right here, this is the custom login screen. This is the first thing that you see once you download our patch and you go inside the game. And forgot to mention again, forgot to talk about the details of our custom launcher. So basically, the custom launcher 1.0, you can download that again from anarchy-wow.servegame.com/page/downloads or from the downloads page at our website. So anyways, what the launcher basically does is that it gives you custom, I'm sorry, not custom, it'll give you shortcut links just to our websites. It'll give you the latest updates for the server. So I'd recommend for you to download that, so every time you actually play the server, you can see the latest updates and what we've done more, so you know everything that's going on. And what else it does is that it'll give you can download our patch from the launcher, and that's basically it so far. And so yeah, there's going to be soon, we're coming out with the launcher version 2.0, and we're also going to come out with patch version 2.0 next month in June. I'm not so sure when in June. There isn't any specific release date for that, but it's coming out in June. And now to talk about the server itself, Anarchy World of Warcraft. Basically, so this is the first thing that you see once you log in, or open up your World of Warcraft game, WoW.exe, with our custom patch. The custom patch is 2 gigabytes, around that. To be exact, it's like 1.92 gigabytes. So there you go, almost 2 gigabytes right there. Lots of custom content. So the first thing that you see when you get to go inside the game is our custom login screen. So this is basically our custom login screen with the custom logo on the top left, Anarchy World of Warcraft. Welcome to Anarchy WoW. And on the bottom you can see Anarchy Entertainment, and instead of the Blizzard Entertainment. And on the bottom left you can see it says Anarchy WoW's custom patch developed by Wasim Abutalib. That's me right here. And these 2 links on the side, Anarchy homepage and Anarchy forums, they'll actually take you to our website, and they'll actually take you to our forums. So they are useful buttons that do work. And so right here, I'm just going to go ahead and log in. You can create your account again at the website. And if you want to create a forum account, that's different. It has a different website to create your forums accounts. So yeah, enter Anarchy. And I'm gonna go ahead and create a new character. I'm gonna play. This is my main character, Dethoris, level 255 Paladin, Blood Elf. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and create a new character just for you guys. I'm gonna get back to him later. And so the first thing that you see is they have 18 custom races for both Alliance and Horde in total, and you have your 10 normal custom classes. I'm hoping to make one more custom class. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say custom class before. These are your 10 normal Blizz-like classes, and I'm planning on making a custom class in patch version 2.0 or in patch version 3.0. And basically the custom class is going to be never seen before, and it's going to be new. So yeah, Anarchy WoW. And so, just to go over the custom races that we have, is that here we have our first Blizz-like races, which is for Alliance. We have the Human, the Dwarf, the Night Elf, Gnome, Draenei, and these are your 5 normal Blizz-like races. And now we're going to go into our custom races, which is Naga. You have your Pandaren, Skeleton, and Forest Troll. And now to move on to your Horde, you have the Tonka, Northern Skeleton, Orc. These are your Blizz-like right here. Orc, Undead, Turn, Troll, and Blood Elf. And then to go into our custom races, we have the Tonka, Northern Skeleton, Vrykul, and Tuskar. And so if you want to make these 2 information boxes go away, you just click on this more info box. And so that's how you make them come and go. And so for this video, I think I'm just going to go ahead and create probably a, I'm not so sure. Well, before I get to create my character, I want to show you guys one more thing. When you pick a Death Knight character, your eyes are normally blue in the regular retail World of Warcraft, but in this Anarchy WoW with our custom patch, your eyes are actually red, and the reason behind that is that normally, well, the Death Knight works for the Lich King, so what I think that I'm going to do right here, the reason behind that is basically that Anarchy means chaos, which is basically red. So if you're the Lich King he's basically an evil guy. He's not really the right guy to work for unless you're a Death Knight, of course. So because that you're a Death Knight, your eyes are red, they're going towards the evil. You're working for the chaos with the Lich King. So you're working for the chaos. But normal classes, they have the regular eyes because they're not part of the chaos. You're the heroes trying to defeat the Anarchy. You're the heroes trying to go against the evil, the Anarchy, basically, the chaos. And so that's basically the story behind the red eyes. And you can see that some of the characters, like Skeleton, they don't even have eyes to begin with, and that's why I can't really see any red in there. Probably in patch version 2.0, I'm just going to go ahead and add like a small red, but I'm not so sure because they don't even have any eyes. For these, they have the small red eye pupils right there. These, again, they're just skeletons. They don't have any red eyes. Tonka, they're kind of blinded right there. Actually, if you look, no, those are brown. You can't really see the red. Vrykul, they do have it. They're just all the way up there. And Tuskar, they don't have it. They're just, again, blind. They don't even blink, so it's kind of just, like, on there in their eyes. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and create my character. I'm probably going to create a Paladin. I was thinking of creating probably a Pandaren. So I'm going to go ahead and create a Paladin Pandaren, and I'm going to call him, I'm not so sure, Anarchy. Seems like a good name. So there you go. And you can customize him, but the customization I want is, this looks okay. Alright, so next, finish, and enter Anarchy. And so basically right here in the loading screen, you can see that we have the red eyes with the golden bar around it. That's just another custom interface that we have right there. And something that you can tell just right off the bat right here is that we have, our map looks different. It looks blue and it's kind of rotating around that. And so that's something that we have. I have also some add-ons over here that I want to disable, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back in game right now. I disabled some of my add-ons that I don't really need. And so, yeah, here I am back in game. And so once you start out, you're going to start out right here. This is the starting zone in Azure Watch. And if you look to your right side, you have your starter NPC. He gives you your starter gear. So here I am just going to go ahead and buy the starter gear. And I'm going to buy plate because I am a Paladin, and Paladins wear plate. And so normally you have to be level 40 to wear plate, but right here you can just start off right off the bat again wearing plate. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything on. For the waist gear, you have to drag and drop them. There's just a problem while just putting them on like that. So you have to actually drag it and drop it right here. And I'm going to go back right here, and I'm going to keep going further to buy my weapon. I'm probably going to go ahead and get the one-handed axe, a shield, and I'm going to get melee offsets. Alright, so right here I have my almost full set gear right here. Also, I'm going to go ahead and buy another ring because I can wear 2 at a time. And you can't, on the offsets right here, you can't just right click them because they're really customized, so you just have to drag and drop. And so yeah, so this is your starter gear. If you look to your left, you can see there's 2 custom quests that you can take. The first one I'd recommend to do, you can do them in any order, but the first one is Welcome Quest here. All you do is just right click and hit accept, go back to him, and you just select Pocket Portal as your reward, and you basically get the Pocket Portal. I'll show you what that does in a minute, but you also have the bonus honor points of 2 honor points. Complete the quest, and there you go. So if you take a look right here, you have your Pocket Portal. All you do is just right click, and you can spawn him anywhere you want. I'll go ahead and spawn him right here. Right click, Pocket Portal, and you have a couple of places to go to. As you level up, you have more options, and also it depends which faction you're on, you're going to have more different options. And they stay around for like 10 seconds or something, around that. And here's special class quests. It just gives you a cloak for your quest. Basically what you do is that you have to collect 20 different, well in total 80 different items from around the starting zone. You have to go around killing mobs from outside the starting zone. And you'll get a special class cloak. Depending which class, you're going to get a certain one, and you're also going to get 2 bonus honor points. So I'll probably do that later in the video, or probably in a different video, because I have a lot to show, and this video is going to end up being quite long. And so, besides these 2, we have a couple more other stuff that I want to show you. Right here we have our Arena Battle Masters, so yeah, you can go ahead and use those. If you go inside over here, you're going to find all your gem vendors. So you have all different types of gems. You have like a variety of different gems you can pick from. Also, just by clicking on them, you have more different, like here you have 6 pages of different gems. So you have a lot of varieties to pick from for your gems, basically. And so moving on from that, here you can see a car mount. This is basically a donor mount. He's 10 donation points, which is basically $5. And so yeah, you can ride him around town, and I'll show you guys like the effect of that mount in my main character, because I have him in that main character. So here, mounts vendor. Since I'm level 1, I can't really buy any mount. I have to be at least like level 10 or 20. I forgot. Also, I need to train myself to mount some stuff, but again, I'm too low of a level. And leveling up is not slow at all, so it's not going to be a problem to get those fast. And so here, transmogrification, change your style. You can go ahead and the regular transmogrification right there. Also, you have a morph NPC. He can change you to some other custom races. And for the Pandaren, I'm obviously a Pandaren right now. But if you want to pick the Pandaren or Pandaren, I forgot, the Pandaren, if you don't have the patch, you're just going to look like the custom race Brooken instead. If you do have the custom patch, you're going to look like a Pandaren. So there you go. And so if you go inside over here, you can see an alcohol vendor. She's dancing because she's, you know, drunk and everything. And here you have your enchanting supplies, and enchanting supplies right here, and enchanting trainer. So these might be useful further in the game. And if you look right here, you have your basic combat dummies right here. And you have your weapon masters right here. This global trainer right here is basically all these weapon masters combined into one. And that's a cool feature right there. So I'm going to go ahead and train myself with whatever I can train. At the moment, while you level up, you're going to get more things that you can train as. And this is a global class weapons and riding trainer. So he's all types of trainers, or all 3 types of trainers into one trainer. Also, these are your basic regular trainers that you have. And here I have my Paladin trainer, but there are some missing spells from them. So if you want to get those, because those spells are not really missing, but you get them from quests. And if you want to get those spells, you just go back right here and you can train yourself whatever you want from him. So if you're having any missing spells from this trainer, go to this other trainer right here, and he'll teach you everything that you need. And so moving on from that, here we have our professions teleporter. They'll just teleport you to places where you can get specific professions. And so this one's for the Horde, so you see that he has nothing. And this one's for the Alliance, so you can actually go to places. And moving on again, here inside right here you have your innkeeper, and you have a guild master. So I'm going to go ahead and make this in my home. And there we go. So this will be needy later, come in handy. And so also something I should mention is that your Hearthstone, it never has a cooldown, so you can use it repeatedly and you'll be fine. And so here you have your buffer NPC. I'm going to go ahead and use all the buffs I can get. I'm just going to go ahead and use them randomly like that. and so he'll give you a couple buffs that you can actually use. And so that's basically it for the starter zone. Not much to tell it really, but well, I forgot this NPC. This guy's a bag vendor NPC. Basically, he's just gonna sell you bags. Here's a 3,000 gold bag, but it's too expensive for that. You start out with 5,000 gold, so you can just buy this bag that has 22 slots, and this bag has 24 slots. So when you have more gold, you can go ahead and get those 2 extra slots for each bag. And so I'm gonna go ahead and buy 4, and there we go. And so before I head on to this NPC, which is the teleport NPC, Master Anarchy teleport NPC, before I move on to him, I want to show you a couple of more NPCs. I think they're just 2 more. Here you have your special quests, special server quest vendor, giver, and he gives you just basically custom daily quests. And when you're level 255, you're going to get an extra quest. It's called Event Number 6, Lord Conser. He's this really hard boss that you need to do, but, well, not need to, but if you want to do him, you get 60 event marks. Well, that's not the event I'm talking about, but on every event that you do, you get some other items, but you mainly get the event marks. Now, with those event marks, you can go back right here to this event vendor, and you can buy a lot of stuff with your event marks, and so that'll come in handy. Also, the event vendor will soon be selling transmogrification gear, so that's going to be really cool. And these 3 last NPCs that I want to show you is that right here we have our general goods. He basically just sells you arrows, totems, and food. Here, items, mats, soul shards, totems, and here, heirloom vendor for EXP items. And so that's basically it for the starting zone, basically. And the rune forge, forgot to mention that. And so yeah, also right here, this is our Master Anarchy teleport NPC. And so what you can do with him is that if you have your custom zones, raids and dungeons, PvP arena, events, buff me, and heal me. So if you click on custom zones, you have your starting zone, the mall, and the leveling road. If you go to raids and dungeons, you have 10 different raids you can pick from, and each raid will give you a better tier set that you can have, basically. And here, your PvP arena, you have your Bashi arena and Dire Maul arena. And events, really no need for that, because he gives you your events and everything else. So he has the events right here. He has the same thing that he has. So it's just repeated, because when you're in different places, this guy won't be there in different places. He's only at the starter zone and Augermore and Stormwind. So, but this NPC is almost everywhere that you go to, so you can actually get to these places from this event. And so anyways, buff me. He only gives you 1 buff, and that kind of sucks, because it looks like he's giving you a lot. But that's why we have this buffer NPC right here. He comes in handy. Thank you. And so right here you have heal me. He'll just heal you to the maximum HP. And so that's really it about the teleport NPC. Of course, he'll change over time to add more stuff. Because I'm hoping for this server to go up to like tier 20, I'm going to have to reuse some gear, but with different stats. And yeah, but I'm hoping to go up to tier 20 soon. And so anyways, right now I'm just going to go ahead and click on custom zones and visit the leveling road. When I'm level 255, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to the mall. Or just use this guy right here to go to the mall. And so now we're at the leveling road. The leveling road takes place in Highjaw, and it's not hard, the leveling road, at all. See, it's basic killing right here. It's nothing more than that. I'm already level 15 from killing a level 10 mob twice, and so here I am. Just follow what they say, like here's 10 to 20, I'm 22, so I'm going to move on to 20 to 30 mobs. So right here, it's pretty fast leveling, really not much to tell about the leveling part. It'll take you maximum to get to level 255. It's probably just going to take you, I would just say maybe 15 to 30 minutes, basically. It's not really hard or anything, but as you go on more into the leveling road, it's not just going to be one-shotting them anymore. You're going to have to hit them a bit more than once, probably once or twice. But when you get to level 255 mobs, you're going to have to actually hit them and not just one-shot kill everybody. And so yeah, not really much to tell right here, so I'm going to go ahead and level up to 255, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I just finished loading up to 255, and here I am, level 255 already, and the mobs are already respawning. They respawn pretty quick. And so anyways guys, I'm going to go head back to the starting zone with my redstone right here. and I'm gonna go ahead and learn all my spells. So I'll get back to you guys when I reach the trainers. Alright guys, so here I am back at the trainers right here, and I'm learning all the spells that I can learn at the moment. And this might take around like a minute, so I'll get back to you guys once I've learned all my spells. Alright guys, so I just finished getting all my spells back to my character, and I am ready to go. So after you've leveled up to level 255 and you got all your spells, the first thing that you want to do is that you want to go to Raids and Dungeons on the Teleporter NPC, Master Anarchy, and then you want to click on Theron Keep Soloable. This is for Tier 2. And so I'll get back to you guys once I'm at Theron Keep. Okay, so now I'm here, I'm at Theron Keep, and this is actually pretty easy. You have to do the dungeon twice in total to get the full 8-tier set, because you have to get Emblem of Frost from Theron Keep. And so it's pretty simple, it's soloable as it says in its title, and so it's not hard at all. Alright guys, so here we are, Theron Keep. I'm inside Theron Keep, and it's actually, soloable, like I said before, it's in the title. It's a solo raid, you can do it on your own, you don't need other people, because they're barely going to do any damage to you. And they're pretty much overall an easy dungeon to do, it's not hard at all. And so this might take about like around 30 minutes to 15 minutes to actually just finish this raid. Sorry, this dungeon, nothing long or anything like that. So I'll meet you guys when I'm at the first boss, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so here I am. I'm about to go to the first boss. He's right up there, Trollgore, and just have to finish off these small mobs right here. Nothing too long. So yeah, like I was saying before, again, you can do this raid on your own. It's not hard at all. Sorry, this dungeon, and in total, you have 10 different dungeons that you can do. And they'll drop you, for example, this dungeon will drop you tier 2. They'll drop you a currency to go get you the tier 2 gear. But for the other raids, of course, they'll drop you a higher tier set with a better gear set. And you see that he just dropped to the floor, but he'll come back around like right now, right here. Okay, so again, this boss has 156k HP, but I killed him in less than 10 seconds. Actually, less than 5. So anyways, this boss dropped a bow and a staff. Nothing that I can really use, but I'll take it anyways. And so I'll get back to you guys once I have reached the second boss. Actually, I'll make that the third boss so I can actually go through this raid, this dungeon, pretty quick. So I'll get back to you guys when I'm at the third boss. Alright guys, and so I'm back, and I'm almost at the third boss. So far I killed a couple of bosses, but here I am close to killing this boss again. And so, here I am. King Dread, he has 251k HP. Again, nothing too hard, and with your weapons and with his armor is really low, so you can basically kill him off really fast. And so here he dropped a one-handed mace and a one-handed sword. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'll leave him alone. So I'll come back to you guys when I am at the final boss. Alright guys, so I made it to the final boss. He's right here, the Prophet Theron Jah, and I'm about to kill him. And this final boss has 219k HP. Again, I think he has lower HP than the third boss. But I don't think that really matters, because you kill him around like the same time. So here we have our Blizz-like drops right here. We still kept them in for people who want to use them for transmog. And yeah. So right here he dropped a shield. This is the Blizz-like shield. He dropped another Blizz-like head for mail. Frostbooth cloth. And then here's our custom drop. So he dropped a two-handed custom axe, two-handed mace, two-handed sword, and here is our custom shield. So there you go for this dungeon, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on right now. And where's my, right here. And okay, so now I have the tier 2 weapons. And so I have to do this raid, this dungeon, sorry, again. So I'll get back to you guys once I finish this dungeon again, so I can get the full tier 2 set. So I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I'm finally back doing the raid for the second time, and here I am about to go get this plate gear and press C, currency, and here you go, Emblem of Frost 8. And so I'm going to go ahead and buy all the plate gear, because I did the dungeon twice, and that's how you get the full set for this specific dungeon. And so here I am, I have the full set. I'm going to go ahead and put that on at the moment. And for the waist gear, you have to just drag and drop, and the rest you can just go ahead and right click to put them on. And so here you go, I have the full set right here. And so yeah, here are the stats. This is another thing that I forgot to mention, that you have a stats button to show all your stats. And so yeah. Alright, so now that I'm done with the first soloable dungeon that you can do, I'm not going to go ahead and do the rest because it's just going to take me a long time to even do another one at the moment for this video, because it's already as long as it can get. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the mall at the moment. Alright, so here we are at the mall. The mall takes place in Firewing Point, and basically the mall has everything that your starter zone has, but here it has a couple of more stuff than what the starting zone has. And so here we have all the male vendors for all the tier sets. Again, your global trainer for every single class. Here you have your Death Knight trainer, Paladin, all your trainers, etc. Okay, it's just a player. And here we have our global trainer for the Weapon Master. Again, here's our other Weapon Masters. Cloth tier, all tier sets for your cloth, enchantments, mats, professions right here. All of these are not in the starting zone, but they are here. Teleport NPC. We have our leather tier set gears, transmogrification, morpher, general goods, all that stuff. Morph NPC, mounts, all that. And we're back to plate. So this is basically the starter gear, and it's going to get bigger over time, but at the moment we're still in beta testing in the server, so we're still getting that up. And so anyways, right now I'm going to go back, actually no, I'm just going to go ahead right here, and I'm going to train myself all I can, but I'm going to go ahead and vote for the server, because I haven't done that already today. When you vote at least 5 times for the server, you get 10,000 gold, and you can get that from the item store for 5 vote points. And I'm running out of gold right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and vote to get my 10,000 gold. So I'll be back. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and I voted 5 times in the item store, and now I have my 10k gold, and I got some more gold because I went to another place real quick. But now I have my 14k gold, and I can go back here to these trainers, and I can train myself some more stuff, and there we go. So now I can actually ride a few more mounts right here, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself a couple of mounts. I guess that's okay right there. I'm trying to find a specific. Alright, there you go. Alright, so these are all the mounts I want to buy at the moment, but you can still buy more, but I just want to buy those for now. And so I'm going to go ahead and learn all these mounts, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I just learned all the mounts that I bought so far, and now I can finally ride something just to do something better than walking. And I'll probably just have this guy on for now. And I can probably add my these two right here. Alright, well anyways, so far right now I showed you basically the starter, what you do basically when you actually get to start the game and everything. So that's just basically the basics of Anarchy WoW so far. But there's still a lot more that I can show you, but the things that I want to show you are going to go onto my main character. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my main character, Deathorus, just to show you a couple more stuff. And right off the bat right here, just by looking at the Thors, you can already tell that I have a Cataclysm weapon on me. There are more Cataclysm and Mist Pandaria gears on the server, but just for now, I'm just going to be able to show you this one. And also I have this other feature in the server. It's going to be the donation gear. It's basically going to look like the Lich King's gear. And I'm not talking about basically just the Lich King on your gear. I'm talking about the Lich King's actual piece-by-piece gear on your character. But basically, I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about towards the end of the video. And so anyway, for now, let me just get away from that guy for a second. I wanted to show you right here some other stuff that we have. There's obviously more stuff than this, but I wanted to show you just some more extra basic stuff. And so you can get these 3 buff items off of the item store. They're for vote points and donation points. You can go check that, like how much they are, because I forgot. I think it was like 100 vote points each and 20 donation points each. So you can either spend donation points or vote points on them. And so anyways, basically what they do, let me just go ahead and take that off. Here you can see I have 754k HP, and take a look at my stats. And this will basically increase 10% on all my magic stats. So right click and take a look at how my HP increased and my stats for magic. Melee, that increased my HP too, and also take a look at the stats now. And ranged, take a look at my HP now and those stats. And also, if you come back to this buffer NPC, you can also see that you're going to have even more stats by using his buff. So I'm going to go ahead and use any random buff at the moment, all of them. And there you go. You can see now I have 1,102k HP. The other thing I wanted to show you was the Lamborghini Anarchy. Now that's basically this donor car mount right here. So I'm going to go ahead and write this one right here, Lamborghini Anarchy, and the icon for it will be fixed in patch version 2.0, so it looks like something different. And so, yeah, so this is basically the speed you can make your way downtown to. And these are the quest mobs, by the way, where you get to get your cloak from that quest. And so, yeah. So, yeah, this car is for, again, $5 on the donation part. $5, which is basically 10 donation points, and that's how, and you can get that off the donation store. I'm sorry, the item store. And so yeah, so far it's not for vote points, but there is a way you can win 10 vote points at the moment. Is if you make well, this contest is going to be over by June 1st. Is that if you make a video like 3 to 5 minute trailer for this for Anarchy WoW, you can win 10 donation points, and this is going to be over June 1st. And you can win 10 donation points by just making a 3 to 5 minute video of Anarchy WoW. And there's some requirements like no talking, just music, and a trailer that shows everything in the limit of minimum 3 minutes or the maximum of 5 minutes video. And the winner will have his video on the website anarchy-wow.servegame.com, and he will also win his $10 donation points. And you can probably get this car if you want to with it, or some other stuff that costs for 10 VP, which is vote points. And so yeah, that's what I wanted to show you on this character, because he has a couple of donation stuff right there. And so what I was talking about earlier, the vote gear, I'm sorry, not the vote gear, the donation gear, what I was talking about for the Lich King gear on players, the donation gear. And anyways, this is what I was talking about. Take a look right now. Alright guys, so that's basically the donation gear that I was talking about earlier, and I hope you guys like the look of that gear, and I hope you guys just like Anarchy WoW in total. So if you guys want to play Anarchy WoW, do visit anarchy-wow.servegame.com. And I did not show you guys a couple of stuff like the 3 missing area zones, because I don't really have time for that. This video is already as long as it can get. And yeah, there's also a couple of other stuff that I can't think of at the moment, but there is a lot of more stuff in the server that you guys just have to experience firsthand by playing Anarchy WoW. And so again, the link for Anarchy WoW website is going to be the link in the description box below. That is anarchy-wow.servegame.com. Not servergame.com, but servegame.com. And so yeah, you can go to that to register your account, and the forum registration is different than your game account or website registration. So yeah, and I'm not really sure what to say right now, but yeah, do comment on this video. Tell me what you thought about the server and what you thought about this overall video. Should I have made it longer? Should I have made it shorter? And do like this video to support and get more people to play Anarchy WoW just by liking this video, so it can reach to the top, and more people can probably make videos of Anarchy WoW just by liking this video to notice Anarchy WoW. And subscribe for more videos, and sorry for me not making a video for a while. I've just been busy for the past couple months with the server, school, and life in general. So anyways, again, Play Anarchy WoW has lots of custom content and is still growing its players on a daily basis so far. There's just about 10 players every day, but the server isn't even a month old, and that's why I made this video, to attract more players. And I do vote every day, and that's how I also think I can get more players. So do share this video to all your friends and family and strangers you don't know, just walk in the street and play Anarchy WoW. That's what you should say. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, do share this video. Share the word about Anarchy WoW. If you want to get more players to play aside with you in Anarchy WoW, so go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys next time. See you guys.